You're watching Escape Adulthood Live, your number one source for long-lasting, fast-acting, physician-approved adultitis relief.
On this episode, we're talking about superheroes, supervillains, and all things Halloween.
And salutations. This episode is brought to you by people like Sharon Lee Grabowski and Christy Dimmick. Their membership in the Wonder Woman Society supports us in this work to fight adultitis. Thank you so much.
Yes, if you would like to annihilate the adultitis in your life, learn more about the Wonder Whimsy Society, or be among the first to know about our newest offerings, become an insider at escapeadulthood.com/subscribe. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. My son, Baby Joker, made me a Joker card. Because we have, don't you dare.
You will never defeat Batman or myself.
You are funny, because that's a pretty good joke, don't you think? All right, well, it's going to be a fun night tonight, as you can tell. I got my hair done. We're going to
And Jason can't read the comments because he's not wearing his glasses. So I will be interacting with you tonight. It's so good to see you guys. This is like one of our favorite episodes of the year. And honestly, we've been looking forward to it for weeks, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Thanks for joining us. Maybe you're in costume tonight. If not, hopefully you will be soon in the next few days, right? And we've got some cool, fun candy that people were talking about, but you'll have to scroll up for me so I can see it a little bit.
Is this a mouse? Not that blind.
It is a little tricky to see through these, but yes. Okay, so Paul Tracy says Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yes, you are also a huge fan.
It's not wrong.
Rachel says Sour Patch Kids. And not mad my kids give me all their Almond Joys. I know. Is Almond Joy like the candy that as a kid you were like, ew, but as a grown up you're like, oh, that's kind of good. Is it just me? Just Batgirl? Just me? I'm with Rachel on that. So what? You just like making that face. Oh, that's freaky.
I think you want to leave this on tonight. You want to roll over in bed. And this is what you'll see.
Help me. We do have a fun show for you tonight.
Well, yes, we do. We should get right into it because there's actually a lot to get to. We got a lot of fun packed into this show.
Halloween.
the question we like to ask is, what's going on?
What is going
on?
And
we have a picture here.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to rely on you to share a comment, a caption. What's going on here?
Have we shared this in the past? Why is this so familiar?
You know, this does look familiar. I didn't have it recorded whether we did it or not. So,
hey,
whether we did it or not, I want some new
fresh eyes.
New blood. Not everyone.
I don't know that we have, but it does seem a little.
Does it
familiar.
remind you of your childhood? Is that what it is from your nightmares?
Maybe that does kind of a
little bit of that
vibe.
Going on. Let's see. I was going to say something. Oh, the whole impetus for this costume came from our youngest daughter, Virginia, who's going as Harley Quinn. And
many of them guessed last week based on the hair job. And if you follow my Instagram, I think I put the finished product of last week. She had the little foils in her hair because, yes, one side is red and one side is blue. And boy, is it. It will be for a long time.
It is vibrant. It is vibrant.
Almost like my own hair tonight.
Yeah, that's
stark. I know.
Some might say.
I know. I like it.
It's almost like you fell in a vat of acid to get that color. That rosy hue.
What would you know about that?
Oh, a little bit. We'll talk about more of that later. But what do we got? Do we actually have any... can I give you this? If you just click on their thing, it'll pull them up. Oh,
so that's how blind you are tonight?
Well, I can see names. I can't tell what they say enough to really make this an effective segment.
Let's see. Oh, yes.
Click on their picture.
Oh, picture. Helen. Helen says, when you hire the scarecrow to babysit. Ah, yes. It looked like a reliable source from the wanted ads, didn't it? But no.
Careful what you get.
Okay, your cousin Andrew's back. Hello, Andrew. Jason's creeping me out. Yeah, this is just a little bit of his alter ego, you guys. I don't know how much you know that about him, but you should know that, Andrew. You should
this
know
whole
that.
art thing doesn't work out. I may lead to supervillainy. It sounds like fun.
This is like
anarchy, confusion.
Fighting adultitis goes like over the edge a little bit. Oh, Mary Beth, I didn't even get to read it. Let's see. It's the original Jack the Pumpkin King asking kids what they want for Christmas. It does kind of have that vibe of like, hey, come sit on my lap. Ooh, creepy, right? All right. Brittany says, reminds me of Return to Oz, which, are you familiar with Return to Oz? I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. Brenda says, before Santa was a thing, kids used to visit Jack. Can't sit on his lap because he's also part skeleton. Ooh, creepy. Oh, my glasses are gone. Creepy.
I've got a non-family friendly thing in my head right now, and it's dying to come out.
This is quite the vibe here tonight. All right, let's see. I'm sure you weren't the only one that thought that. But Nick, good to see you, Nick. Nick says Jason's favorite character who's played the Joker.
Ooh, that's a question.
Ooh,
it's a question.
I was thinking it was a caption.
Ooh, well.
That's gonna be. Is that easy or hard?
It's pretty easy. But it's close.
Yes.
There were, as many fans might say, it seemed impossible for Jack Nicholson to be topped. I mean, he was the gold standard.
Yes, he was.
Until the late, great Heath Ledger, who just... however, I will say I greatly enjoyed Joaquin Phoenix's version.
Yes, Joaquin.
Just... If Heath is A1, he's A2, I would say.
How would you think that Heath would have gotten topped? And then Joaquin.
Well, he didn't. I think Heath is the best. But in my opinion. All right. But we're going to actually talk a little bit later about Cesar Romero, who was the 1966 version. Oh. Different vibe altogether, but there's some fun there as well.
Nice.
What else we got, Kim?
All right, Wes. Good to see you, Wes. Wes says, maybe the kids won't notice the babysitter was busy tonight. If you are a parent, you've had that moment.
Can it buy an hour? Can we get an hour? That's all.
It's the original iPad, let's be honest. All right, let's see. Sharon says, how to decorate a pole dancer pole. Check out the neck.
Taking it to another level.
Another level. I had to I took that back because I was like, are we still talking about that? I'm like, yep, wait for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's see. I think I may have caught them all. I think we've talked about this one.
Well,
that's okay.
There's new people.
There are. And I think
I love that little girl. She's so
eager.
Eager and happy.
She's so
she's
trustworthy.
Been waiting for this moment all year. Is this the Great Pumpkin?
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Finally, Martha. Linus, he's here.
Same wavelength.
You guys, you didn't read that? Oh, you couldn't read it. You guys thought of it.
How does it feel to be on the same wavelength with me, Martha?
Oh, Martha, run! And then Brenda asks, "Is the girl holding his hand?" That does make it creepier.
Just a little bit.
Oh, I think you're right, Brenda. Good catch on that.
Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, and we all agree that's not a real person, right?
The Great Pumpkin is real, Kim.
Oh, well, good point.
I mean, don't let that slip out, or he will not visit us this year.
Martha says, pretty creepy at the moment. Amen to that, Martha. I'm so sorry.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Okay, well, my friend Jenna found out that
Jenna.
Zoos are giving animals pumpkins.
Ah.
It's kind of a thing. I don't know if that's a new thing, if it's always been a thing, but she found some pretty cool pictures. And there's something interesting about all these,
pumpkins.
I think all of these photos, is they're all animals that happen to be in a certain calendar that we have.
Notice
that,
what?
Got a little owl there.
Oh, yeah.
Eagle.
Oh, my goodness.
And then these two adorable little friends.
Baby cheetahs are the best.
Baby panda, baby. So
baby panda. Yes. Okay. I see the connection.
You see where we're going here? Yeepaw!
Oh, he's freaky, you guys. I don't know.
Why don't you do what I say?
I told you this is his alter ego. Oh, yes. Ego. So, if you have not yet seen the amazing Celebrate Everything calendar, it's out, you guys. It is out and moving fast. And honestly, we're going to sell out. I predict we're going to sell it before Christmas this year.
It's possible.
It is
We've had some clients buy a lot.
Yes. So that's
which is great.
Exciting. I know. And you're right. The animals you featured are also featured in the Celebrate Everything calendar. And you're kind of calling this At the Zoo this year?
Life's the Zoo. My
Zoo.
series is Life's the Zoo, is these different whimsical animal things.
Yes.
I gotta say, it's weird. My dentist has a calendar of these, and I recently went in for a cleaning. Every time I go in, they ask me if I know what day it is. I went in the other day, and it was International Artist, and I didn't know. It was early in the morning. I had not consulted it.
Yeah.
So that's...
We get in rhythms. I'm sure you guys that own the Celebrate Everything calendar, you get in rhythms, or unless it's part of your daily routine. It is not for our family. We just kind of check it on and off.
It tends to be random.
It tends to be really random.
We
Which
find
makes
out
that's fun for us. So we don't want it to be an obligation of like.
It's when it's needed.
We like to break the rules. So when someone's telling us what to do, we don't like to do that.
Yeah,
that's
my
a major
greatest
problem.
I could be.
That's his Achilles heel.
I could be about ready to do something, and then someone else would tell me to do it, and I would stop doing it immediately. Probably not good to have.
And that's why he wrote the book on it, you guys. So the Celebrate Everything calendar, grab yours or 20 today, because of course if you get 20, they're half off. No, they're 60% off. 60.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true.
It's
all right.
Ridiculous. We're crazy with these prices. All right, well, I thought it would be a little fun to examine a bit of my backstory. History of the Joker. What do you know about me?
Well,
enough about you. Let's talk about me.
after seeing that's what we actually both loved about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Was it the Joker?
Joker.
Yes. I mean, Jason, he's done the article. We've shared it. I mean, there is something to be said about the story of your background. So tell us more.
Well, ironically,
it's a tragic story.
DC has never officially designated the Clown Prince's real origin.
So that was...
There are several versions.
All right.
And DC has never officially designated. Do you like that? I love that nickname, the Clown Prince.
Oh,
Clown Prince of Crime. So the Joker debuted in Batman #1 in 1940. This is the cover right here. It also revealed the superhero's origin for the first time. So found out how Batman got his start.
Sweet.
And contained the first appearance of Catwoman. This was a little fact
she's a good friend.
I didn't know. Batman first appeared in a separate series, Detective Comics. I did know that, which is he's still in today. But that's where DC Comics got its name, Detective Comics. Didn't know that.
Interesting.
So there's a bit of controversy over who created the Joker. There's a lot of debate. Basically, he was probably created by three people: Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson. Bob Kane is the one who's credited for inventing Batman.
Okay. Even
there's a little controversy to that. So Robinson and Kane designed the character on the page. So I've got a little oops, that would be the wrong one. There we go. There's a little concept sketch by Jerry Robinson right here, the Joker. And Bill Finger had a picture of an actor who was playing the disfigured, permanently grinning title character in the 1928 horror film, The Man Who Laughs.
Oh.
So this is Conrad Veidt. Conrad Veidt. So look at this very first picture of the Joker, and you can see the similarity here to this character. So this combined with the card, kind of where it started. He was introduced as a psychopath. So rude. He was a psychopath with a warped, sadistic sense of humor. The character became a goofy prankster in the late 1950s in response to regulation by the Comics Code Authority. Adults ruining everything is what I say to that.
Always.
Before returning to his darker roots during the early 1970s. All right, so then we've got this guy, Cesar Romero. Most frequently recurring villain on the 1966 Batman TV show, the 60s, was portrayed by aging heartthrob Cesar Romero. And this is my favorite little fun fact that my brother Doug and I laugh about every time, is that he famously refused to shave off his trademark mustache for the role and simply had the character's grease paint applied over it.
Which is so obvious when you're watching.
Is what I considered last night as I was shaving everything here. I was like, I could just do the Caesar way and just go with it.
Caesar way. Well, I mean,
but I committed. Episodes... I committed to the role.
Yes, you did. More than Caesar.
Well, you're a heartthrob. You don't want to get rid of that wonderful mustache. As we discussed, Heath Ledger, probably most people know this, but he actually won a Oscar posthumously after he passed away for his portrayal of the character. Which is interesting because in that movie, he references several potential origin stories of why he became that way, and they all are kind of muddy and conflicting, which fits again with the concept that DC has never actually officially said how Joker became Joker. The most common story, which is a little bit kind of the basis for the original 1989 Batman with Jack Nicholson, is that he fell into a tank of chemical waste that bleaches his skin white, turns his hair green, lips bright red, and the resulting disfigurement drives him insane. So that's a very common one. Another fun fact, actually this is a very sad fact, Heath Ledger was planning to be the Joker in the follow-up after Dark Knight. So that is a shame that we didn't get to see that happen. So that kind of stinks. And final little fun fact about Joker. there was a Batman animated series that was very popular. I don't know if it was in the 90s or early 2000s, but some Batman fans will know this. I'm going to see if you have any guess. Who was the voice actor who played Batman in the animated series? Actually has been the Joker voice in video games and other animated
Should I know
things.
this? Do I even know?
You know who he is. You probably don't know who did this, but no guess?
No.
All right. I'm just checking. Just checking. It was none other than Mark Hamill.
Really?
Famously known
Voice
as Luke Skywalker.
actor. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's actually a really well-known, famous, and lauded for his portrayal of the Joker
Interesting.
voice.
Huh.
Which goes to say that apparently Luke always did have a little dark side in him. So a little bit of a trip down memory lane.
So I love Jen DeRitter's comment here. Do you want me to see if I can pick that up? Okay, let's see. I gotta do the mouse here. I'm not used to doing that. Okay. There. She says, I never knew I wanted to know this much about Joker, but loving it. I think that's the perfect comment today, Jen.
Well, little goes a long way.
Thank you, Lisa. I think I might just wear this wig on a regular basis because it's so
Do you know how
easy.
long it took her to dye her hair that bright?
Well, after the show last week, we did my whole
It's
head.
a week.
Yeah.
It was a week. You just had your head in foil for a week. It's crazy.
What we don't do for this show, you guys.
Well, that was a little info about the Joker, but we've got more news. Some adultitis-free news, to be exact.
Do it.
All right. Well, I've got a couple good stories. Is there something you wanted to share there?
Yes, I was laughing because Kristen Haney says,
This
can
one
you
here?
even see with no glasses on? And what is your answer, Jason?
I can see just fine, Kristen. Thank you for asking, and
He can't see.
appreciate it.
You're right.
Appreciate
You're
it.
right, Kristen. You know him well enough to know that he can't see jack.
I can see. Well, you know what? For some of our regulars, I recognize your profile pictures.
see?
Jen DeRitter,
Yeah.
Christy Ward's little cat. I can see that. I can see. Well, and they're bold. Julie, I see Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Scott. Scott is in the house. So yeah. So anyway, we've got some fun stories that are a bit Halloween related. This headline: real estate agent uses hilariously posed skeletons to fill her properties for Halloween.
What a cool idea.
This from the Good News Network. A real estate agent in Washington, D.C. has gone turbo this Halloween by decorating the homes she's been showing with 12-foot skeletons. 54-year-old Donna Kerr felt that people could use an extra laugh this spooky holiday season as the world continues to battle the COVID-19 outbreaks. I think it's like a bit of breath of fresh air, a bright spot in the constant heavy news of the day, said Kerr, who bought the skeletons at Home Depot for $300 a piece.
What?
I just wanted to bring a smile to everyone who saw them. The more
Legit.
smiles, the better. Look at this. You go to this, check out this bathroom.
Oh.
You're like, yeah. An avid lover of the spooky season, Donna has adorned her own front yard with armies of smaller skeletons in the past. But this October, she used her personal style of spooky decor to festoon her real estate properties with the 12-foot models inside.
We'll have to tag Neil Mathwig, a fellow adultitis fighter of the month. He's a big real estate guy. This would be a
classic hashtag not a rule, right? She says they take about 2 hours to pose.
What?
It's a really fun way to get more exposure for clients and for the community to come out, see the skeletons as well. Real estate agent of 23 years, Kerr says she and her team at the Donna Kerr Group always try to make real estate more enjoyable for their clients and their community. And there was a reference of a 12-foot. Look at this.
Whoa!
Check out the couch and the chairs.
Whoa!
That gives you the scale
of
this skeleton.
That is impressive.
That is impressive. I am a sucker. I was just in Nebraska, speaking for the Nebraska Tourist Association, and they had a really fun campaign that came out a couple years ago that has been award-winning. And it's basically Nebraska. Honestly, it's not for everybody. And it's brilliant because it talks about some of the quirky things that you can do in Nebraska.
Unique
Very
things.
unique. And I was talking about the importance of being purple, which is a reference to the marketing book by Seth Godin, Purple Cow. And the idea of being...
perfect for your shirt tonight and your vest.
Why settle for brown when you can do purple?
Well, how do you feel about being serious?
Why so serious?
You're welcome.
Bump, set, spike. All right.
I was a setter.
We got another story here.
All right.
This one, high school. Why couldn't I have gone to this high school? High school allows seniors to wear costumes in their student IDs.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please and thank you. There's something about getting your passport photo taken, or any document photo for that matter, that always makes it a terrible experience. Maybe it's the lighting, or the fact that we have to keep a straight face. I hate keeping a straight face. But somehow they always turn out absolutely terrible no matter how hard we try. However, one school out there has come up with a creative way of making these types of photos a little more fun. Ever since 2014, the North Farmington High School has allowed seniors to dress up in costumes for their student ID photos, and they keep outdoing themselves every year. I could have had the whole show with these. We've got Ace Ventura, Cruella DeVille.
Nice.
Pretty good, huh?
That's like recent.
How about this classic Rock? Only thing missing is the fanny pack. Those of you who know this photo, the Rock, he regularly makes fun of himself for this photo. Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh my God.
So good. How about this one? Notice the friend.
Oh, like
He's got Rapunzel, and they combine the photos for this. It's pretty good. Mother Gothel there. How about
did you mention the state?
You know what? It's North Farmington.
I wonder where that's
Someone know where Farmington is? There's probably
feels like there's
several.
Lots of Farmingtons.
I feel like that should be obvious, but I can't think of it right now. How about the Fresh Prince?
Oh, that shirt! Like, that's so good. Oh,
Forrest Gump. Stupid is as stupid does.
Oh my gosh.
How about this character from Mulan?
So random, right?
Got the full goatee going in the picture. I love it. How about Breaking Bad? And then this one, if I remember, let's see, what does it say? Jesse, we need to pass this class for graduation. It's pretty good. And then I think there's one more. Yeah, even the teacher got into this one. Ms. Porter dresses up like Britney Spears.
Oh, this is epic.
Pretty good.
And they let them have these like for the year?
Senior year. You know what? I had one of, did I pass up the Jesus one? There was one of Jesus. I must have forgot. Yeah, not there. There was a good one of a guy dressed up like Jesus as well. Maybe I thought that would offend some people, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Man.
So,
Good.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Like I said, I wish I was in that school.
Okay, Dorothy Vesperman, thank you, says Massachusetts.
There we go.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you know, the coasts sometimes get the reputations, at least here in the Midwest, that sometimes there can be a little adultitis on the coast, but proving us wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You know, that's awesome.
Well, friends, it's time to grab your crayons, your markers, and your colored pencils, because it's time to draw. Well, I hope you're up for a fun drawing tonight, boys and girls.
I wonder what the theme will be.
Because we're going to draw something disgusting. It will disgust you so badly, you won't even be able to sleep tonight.
Oh. Yay.
Ready?
Not really.
Let's start with some lines.
Oh, this is creepy, you guys.
Long lines, just like that.
Okay.
Then we're going to bring it in. The little rounded bottom edge. And a couple curvy lines like this.
Interesting.
Then we'll draw a little bump up at the top here. And let's bring it down. Already you can see how disgusting this drawing is.
This drawing. I love it. And I don't have any buttons. Will they work if I push them?
Probably not.
No.
Now we'll draw basically a rounded W.
This is a wonderful drawing. I love it.
And a small little bump right there. And
so far, so good.
A gross little smile. Check that. Can't make her so happy. A little bit more serious.
Interesting.
Then we'll draw a couple lines like this. And then finish those off like so.
Looking good to me. This looks amazing, Joker. This looks amazing.
A couple little lines like this. And then we're going to bring a couple more disgusting little lines out this way. And then we'll have finally a little bit of fun. Just adding some bumps and waves.
I thought this was going to be Batman, but I think it might be me.
Right. Gross, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Isn't it?
It's me.
Perhaps the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yes.
I'm going to draw a V down
Julie
here.
Beat. Guessed it.
Bring some colors in here. This gross, sickly shade of skin. A little bit too
peach. Not so
bright
white.
For my liking. I like mine a little bit more pasty white, perhaps. And then we'll go with a nice dark purplish color.
I like the purple.
Sometimes, when I have a hard time sleeping, I like to draw nightmarish drawings such as this. And it puts me at ease.
But it is purple. You're one of your favorite colors.
Well, that's why I'm adding it.
But it's kind of a compromise. Not so scary.
No. Not so good. Let's be honest. Not so good at all. But it is what it is.
It's coming together.
And finish this up. I didn't leave much room for that dastardly, repulsive, putrid logo.
Yes.
That I'm familiar with, so I'm going to leave that off.
No! You should add it. You should add it as soon as possible.
Let's get some...
Some folks are calling you the creepy Bob Ross. You like that, do you? Creepy Bob Ross?
You know, Bob Ross wasn't so bad.
No, he wasn't. We agree on that?
He was really good at painting scenes of horror and disgusting landscapes of joy.
I don't think he looked at it that way. I think you may be approaching it
Put him in my house,
sides.
and it suddenly turns into a haunted house.
Oh, interesting. That's a different way to look at it.
Now we could draw this little logo up here. There's a lot of fun different ways to do it. Let's do this way. A couple lines here. And a loop. And a loop. And then connect them here. I'm going to draw a V.
I do like that. I do.
Bring it down like this. Not really going as step by step as I normally do because I don't really care.
Well.
However, I did have an idea.
Oh, no.
I thought of a way to make this painting beautiful.
Oh, no.
Because there's one thing I can say with certainty is life is not very fun unless you're going through it with the smile
on
your face.
No.
Perfect. I made it better.
No, you did not. Oh.
We have some contributions from several weeks ago.
Yes.
We were drawing sandcastles, and we've got a few that we have time for tonight. Jennifer Tackett, nicely done here.
Yeah.
Stephen Saki with a very good...
Peaceful.
Very peaceful. A little too peaceful.
I like it.
Say so. And Elle bringing a little spookiness. I like the spookiness.
I like the spookiness.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. Moving on.
Ooh.
Well. Here's why Batman doesn't fight crime in the day. Do you get it?
Doesn't fight crime in the day. Oh, he got sunburned. I like it. I get it.
Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we wanted to have some fun with the Wonder Whimsy Society and our Escape Adulthood League. The last several days, over the last week, Jenna has a little tight for you there. Oh, I know who she is.
Dying under here.
I know who she is.
I have to break character. I'm gonna pass out.
We thought it would be kind of fun to have a digital Halloween parade, and we invited Adultitis Fighters to submit various pictures, whether they were children when they were kids or recent. We got a little bit of both here.
These are gonna
Some
be
pretty
awesome,
good photos here of our Adultitis Fighter Halloween parade. By the way, if you did draw that Batgirl earlier, please send it to us. I want to see your version. I want to see who decides to make it a happy face and who wants to make it a serious face. Your choice. But send it to us at KJ.
Team Jason on this one. Mm-hmm. You know it. Just be true. Be true.
All right, let's see what we got here. So this one is the one we put up as kind of a to announce it. This is one of my favorite ones. This is our family with
Look at little Ben.
our friends
It's
Jenna and Sue, and we wanted the Avengers. So I was Tony Stark.
That was a good year.
Kim was Thor. Jenna as Black Widow. Sue was Hawkeye.
Yep.
And as an Iowa Hawkeye fan, it was kind of like a double meaning. And then we got our little baby Hulk in there. And it was all started because Lucy wanted to be Captain America. That was the impetus. So
it's pretty epic. We were pretty proud that we had a 4-year-old that wanted to be Captain America.
Pretty good.
4-year-old girl, no less.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Rad.
So here we go. The Tony Stark, I mentioned that. This was Wendy Warden and her son. And she was the TMZ paparazzi to her son's Tony Stark. Oh, that was pretty good. Then we have Nick Hawley. Nick was on earlier. I don't know if he's still on watching. This is from his past. I'm not sure which one's him. I think it's the one in the back.
It'd be the vampire.
That would be my guess as well.
That was mine. Yeah.
So that's a good classic. I love those old photos. It was washed out. That washed out look.
I know.
Then we got Stacy Sherman, and this was from a Disney World trip.
Really?
They went in October, and they went to the not so scary Mickey costume party. She said she was the only one out of 6 adults who actually dressed up. So
wow,
that was
true adultitis fighter. Does not surprise me that she's a Wonder Whimsy Society member.
Not at all.
Way to go, Stacey.
Rachel, she shared a couple. She shared her favorite one, but I had to put this one up because this is when she was pregnant with her son Bennett.
Oh,
little gingerbread in the oven.
Oh, that is
very
so
clever.
cute.
Very clever.
Aw,
Love that one.
That's awesome.
And here we have Steven Saki. He sent quite a few, but this is him as Danny Zuko from Greece.
Oh, nice.
Very good.
That's awesome.
Very
Oh, by
good.
the way, Nick says Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh, okay.
I got it. All right.
Very good.
Very cool.
Angela Dunlap was Little Red Riding Hood
so
as a child.
Sweet. Look at her. Look at
Very
that.
good.
Those long pigtails.
I know, right?
That's adorable.
Something about that with the mirror, too, reminds me of those cheesy glamour shots or senior pictures. You know, I don't know if they still have those anymore, but in our
Napoleon
day,
Dynamite.
there'd be like the senior picture, and then there's the ghosted version off to the side, looking in a different direction. Only for the classy.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not so much a Halloween costume, but Leah had her daughter wanted to put her makeup on for her.
Which
And
looks like a lot of
this
mascara,
was
maybe? Is that what I'm kind of picking up on?
5 minutes in, and I think Leah asked,
Holy
"What am I?" And she said, "You're a witch."
Oh.
So,
yeah.
Pretty good. Sometimes you gotta let the kids.
Is it oil of Olay? Is
Oil
that
of
what
Olay.
you're going to need?
Calgon, take me away.
Help.
This is a good one.
What a great
Krista and her
mom.
hubby dressed up like peanut butter and jelly.
Oh.
The chest bump there is what makes it though. Pretty good.
That's awesome.
Pretty good.
Very cool.
And Katie Nagel had a slew of siblings. She is the one in the bunny ears.
Oh, Katie.
Pretty adorable. She says her brother there is not very happy about being a cowboy.
A cowboy.
And here's Sharon. Sharon was on earlier. She's not right now. She is there with her friend Trish, I believe.
Okay.
Back when they were, I'm going to say high school. If my memory serves.
I love the face
classic.
paints and the black outfits. Yeah, it's pretty rad.
I can get behind that. That's good. Kristen.
Oh my god.
Who's this girl?
I know, it took me a
Rock
minute,
star.
but then I was like, yeah, that's Kristen. I can see her. She's still got that
Pretty
spirit.
rocking it. Yep, she's rocking
does.
it. Paul and Kara, they were the hippies.
Peace and love. Happy
Peace and
anniversary,
love,
you
peace and
two
love.
lovebirds.
My favorite part about this is Paul's afro, which I think
He grew for the occasion.
it was a commitment. It took like 3 years to get that, and
they're true adultitis.
nicely
they
done.
do what they have to do.
Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yes, I did.
And I think I have one more inspired. That afro kind of fits it, but Ron and Jennifer tacked it. Jennifer is Bob Ross, and Ron is a painting.
So
and,
I was.
I remember that episode, by the way. It was weird.
Oh yeah.
Where he did his normal landscape, and he's like, he messed up.
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, it was a happy accident. There's supposed to be a face in the middle of the sky."
Yeah.
And he went with
it.
it. And there you go.
That's his
It's the
vibe.
face of Ron.
I was sending this along on my laptop, Jennifer, in the last day or so, and the kids were looking over my laptop. They're like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "That's Jennifer Tack," and their head was like, "What?"
That's pretty
You
good.
just
The beard,
elevated 100.
I don't know
levels
what's
in
the
their
best
head.
part about there. There's so
know?
many things I love about that. But
man.
thank you to all of you who participated. If you want to hang out with us in the Escape Adulthood League, that's free. We talked a lot about the Wonder and Whimsy Society, but the Escape Adulthood League is sort of our larger, free, open society of Adultitis Fighters. You can check it out at escapeadulthood.me, and you can see all of the photos that were submitted there.
It's completely
and add your own.
free.
Add your own.
We don't, we barely even talk about our own stuff in there,
I know.
honestly. I mean, it's really just meant for building community, and we don't sell any advertising or anything. We just protect it just for our group. So it's a pretty special place.
Yeah, it's a fun place. Fun place to hang out. So check that out. And we're getting sort of towards the end, but we need to have a giveaway.
Let's do it. All right, it kind of matches my hair tonight, and your lips.
I'd like to give away a joke.
Oh.
Whoever wins this might have a little something extra in the envelope.
Oh, is that good or bad? Is it going to be a creepy drawing of Batgirl?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Well, this is going to be worth playing. How do they win tonight, Joker?
Well, I'm going to be honest. It's been difficult. The superhero villain thing has been a little challenging, and I think I might need to get a job.
Oh.
So I'm looking for ideas.
There are a few people hiring.
Looking for some suggestions.
All right. If this supervillain thing doesn't work out,
shall I apply for a job?
Where should Joker?
Are you hiring? Because I'd like to put in an application.
Wow.
Here's the mouse.
Oh no! Where'd it go?
There we go.
Our whole screen went black.
It's anarchy.
I think they're trying to tell us something. They're freaking out. All right, we got this very awesome, comfortable $10 gift card, which would go a long way for a calendar. But we have to get some cool answers here. You know, if you're looking for a job, where are you gonna be? Let's see. Okay. Oh. How about McDonald's?
They already have a clown.
Oh, didn't skip a beat. Oh, well, someone said Walmart greeter.
I think I could get behind that.
Rachel says the schools need sub teachers real bad.
I'll take 8th grade for 500.
Martha says glamour shots. Ooh, that could be good. Could be really good. Ooh, Sharon, Maybelline model.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh, Brittany, a meter maid.
A ticket for you, and a ticket for you, and a ticket for you.
Brenda says a daycare worker. I mean, maybe you won't be so scary.
Let the children come to me.
Oh, that's so freaky. Oh, Nick, this is great. A pizza delivery driver. That could just be fun for a night, let's be honest. Oh, Mary says chunky cheese. I love it she said chunky.
The place is a little dirty.
Oh boy. Stacy said she was thinking the same thing, which I'm not sure what you're referring to, but okay, Scott says the person who times the stoplights in our town, he would be less insane. Good one. Kristen, a used car salesman.
What do I need to do to get you in this car today? Right now.
Oh, no. Oh, Brenda, insurance salesman. That could be.
Trust me, you'll need it.
Julie says a door-to-door salesman. So that wouldn't be creepy at all. How about Wes, an ice cream truck driver? Oh no, you can just see him in that truck with the music going, the creepy music. Usually it's not creepy, but if this guy's driving, it's a little creepy. So that could be. How about?
Ooh, I like what Gina said.
Gina? Did I miss it?
Gina connects.
Gina? Oh.
Could you put a mask on, please? I'm trying to drive here.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, Martha, I know, right? Jack Nicholson impersonator. You are.
Yeah, he impersonates me.
That vibe tonight. Oh, Paul, a mortician. That would be an interesting conversation with the family, wouldn't it? Elsa's a marriage counselor.
Let's talk about how this could be better for both of us.
Martha, an Amazon delivery driver. Yeah, get that smile. You know? Yeah.
I have to,
almost got the right logo.
I have to relabel every box with a red smile.
Creepy. Ooh, Kara says a lifeguard. How would that go?
Not well for you.
Lisa says an inspirational speaker.
Now, talk about a bunch of clowns.
I think Kara Tracy's
They're
laughing
creepy.
harder
They're
than
creepy.
others tonight. Yeah, well, that's something. Gina says a divorce attorney.
If the marriage doesn't go well, I've got another plan for it.
You guys are rocking this.
Do it both.
I love your ideas. Serve pudding to Harley Quinn. Interesting. You can try that out this weekend with our little Harley Quinn. Pest control from Christy. That's good. That's good. DMV, Sandy.
Step right up. Let's take your picture. Time for the road test.
Oh, you guys are rocking this. I think we got most of them. I missed a few. I'm sorry. I'm slow on the mouse. This is not my forte. Walmart greeter. That was at the beginning. Welcome to Walmart.
I kind of want to go to Walmart tomorrow, just like this, and just stand by the front door.
I think we should go tonight.
I'm not even gonna put my application in. I'm just gonna stand there and say,
Here's the
"Welcome
question.
to Walmart."
Would anyone even notice?
You're here. The question is, why?
Oh, creepy.
It's all falling
A
apart.
ring light just fell. Oh, what is happening?
All right,
we will definitely have a winner in that batch.